Hello everyone, welcome to IT Academy. In our today's session, we are going to learn SCD Type 3 in IICS. We have already seen SCD types in Informatica Power Center. So in our today's session, we will see how to implement SCD Type 3 in IICS. So SCD is nothing but slowly changing dimensions. In our real-time project, we do have different dimension tables like customer dimensions, employee dimensions, user dimension, account dimension. So this way we do have many dimension tables. In order to maintain these dimension table in data warehouse, we have different types of SCDs. So type 1, no history will be maintained, simple update. So what is the meaning? So whenever the data is getting changed in the source, we are simply updating the record in the target. So type 2, we will maintain the history. The 2 row level history will be maintained. So we do have 3 different methods like method 1, flag method, method 2, version, method 3, date method. By using these methods, we will maintain a history in our data warehouse.
So type 3 is nothing but the recent history will be maintained in the target table. So that too the column level history. So instead of having all the record, so entire record, so we will maintain the column. Okay, so whatever the column I want to maintain for history, so that particular column we will use it for the type 3. So if you consider this particular table, you can create this table and you can load the data into the table. And you can see here, I have the table S_customer SCD. So that table we can take, and this is a table we can take it in the target side. So this is the target table. So you can just create this table. So we can take select star from customer_SCD. So this table I will take as source. I'll go for the target. So I will use select star from customer_SCD. So this is the target table. So we do not have any data in the table as of now. If you look at here we have the customer ID. We don't need to have any surrogate key. So first name and mobile number and previous mobile number. So whatever the column we want to maintain a history, so that particular column we will go for the one more addition of columns. And then we have 2 more columns like created date, updated date. So this particular date we will have it. Whenever the record is getting created, we will have the created date. Whenever that record is getting updated, we'll have the updated date. So if you have more columns, so you can keep whatever the columns you want to maintain a history. So that particular column, we can go for the history here. Okay, so you can go for one more column here. So this is what we have created. So now we will take this table and then in the IICS, we will do the mapping. Okay, so you can go to data integration. So first I will take this particular table, source table. So I will go to the explore. I will choose the folder and go to new, create a mapping, create new mapping here. Just to create a mapping, you can go for SCD type 3. So I will name this mapping as SCD type 3. So M_SCD_3 for customer table. So customer table. Okay. So this is a table I can take. This source table. So I can go for source here. So you can open it and go to source. Source, I will take this source table. So you can have source and target any databases, any cloud or anything. Okay. So we can select the source table. So just I will go to the source here. S_customer_SCD. This table I will take it like source. And I will go to the target table. So target here. So here I will take the target table. Go to target. So I can choose the target here. Choose the target. You can search it here. SCD3. So just I will take this particular table. If you take here, you can go for, we can look up the target. You can go for lookup. So lookup. So just to look up the target table. Go to lookup object. You can take the lookup here. It's a target connection. So lookup object, we have to select dim underscore this particular table, right? So dim table. So this is a target table. So just we can take, and if you go to the lookup condition, we are getting the conflict as usual. So just to click on resolve field. So whatever the field we are getting from source, just I'm prefixing like src underscore. So src underscore is nothing but our source column. So just I have taken this and I'm making the field here. So you can go for customer ID. So you can see here customer ID, we are getting double here, right? So what is the customer ID here? Decimal. So if you have decimal and double, it will not match. It will fail. So we have to change the lookup field from double to decimal. So where can I change? The data type should be matching, right? So you remember in lookup also we have seen that this data type should be matching. So you can go to this particular return field. So here you have to change from double to decimal. So select this and then you can go for edit metadata. So you can change it to decimal here. Otherwise, you'll get failure that it is not matching. Okay, in the runtime you'll get failure. So do I need to write any lookup override query for this? So no need to write any lookup override here. So just you can leave it blank. We are not looking up any target table here. Okay. So very first time I'm going to insert. So how can I find insert record? Yeah, we have to compare this record and this customer ID and this customer ID. If the customer ID is not matching here in target, we have to insert the record, right? So same way, if any column is changing, this mobile number and this mobile number is not matching, then we are going for update. So you can go for the same way we have to do. We can take expression here. So just you can take expression. So in the expression transformation, we can open it. The same way you can create two more field. So one field is O underscore new record flag. Same way. So new record flag, and this is string only. You can go for OK. And here expression, we have to write the expression logic. So what is expression logic? So how can I find new record? Same way. If is null of lookup customer ID. So this customer ID. So lookup customer ID is customer ID only. So here we have source customer ID. This src underscore is source. This customer ID first name, all this column from lookup. If is null of lookup customer ID, then I'm making true. So true here, else false here. So this is the way validate it. It should be valid. Then you can go for the update flag. O underscore update record flag. You can go for update record flag. So you can go for string. You can use and this way. Same way you can go for IIF. So if customer ID. So this customer ID, source customer ID equal to target customer ID. Both are equal. And any one of the column is not equal. So which column we are checking? Mobile number we are checking. We are not checking first name. We are checking mobile number, address, and zip code. These three column only we are checking. Even country also we are not checking. So only these three column you can mention it. So and this mobile number not equal to this lookup mobile number, right? So I can go for lookup source mobile number. Yes, this one. R. Any one of the column, right? That's why we are going for R. R address. This is our lookup address not equal to this address. This address. Okay, R. Then we can go for zip code. Zip code not equal to this zip code. Source zip code. Okay, if it is not equal. So how many columns you want? You can make it. You can go for just true. You can make it like true here, else false here. Only three field I'm just checking. Click on OK here. Then we need to have these two field, right? These two field like created date, updated date. These two field in the target I need created date, updated date. So these two field I can create here in the expression itself. So just to create O underscore created date. So it's a date and time. You can go for sysdate. Simple sysdate only. Both are sysdate only. So you can take sysdate and updated date. You can go for O underscore updated date here. This is also date and time. Click on OK. This is also sysdate. So always validate it. Okay. So we have created all the 4 columns. Expression we have done. We have to segregate the data. So based on the router condition. So we will create router here. So we will create 2 groups. So one group for insert logic, one group for update logic. So one group for insert, one group for update. So I will create insert logic here, one group for update logic here. So update. So insert logic will go for advanced, same way yesterday how we did it. New record flag, we will add it, validate. Update group, update. We have taken the group. Okay. Then insert. So this is insert, right? So you can see here, insert group, we will take it insert. So while inserting, we have to correctly map the column. So very carefully you have to do. So this is a target table. Go to field mapping. You should not truncate and load. So what is the customer ID? Look at here. Customer ID is from source customer ID. From source only it's coming, right? Source customer ID. So where is that source customer ID? So from here I have to take source customer ID. First name. Yes, we can take source first name. What is the mobile? Mobile is source mobile. Do I need to insert first previous mobile number? No. Previous address? No. Previous zip code? No. So these 3 columns will be blank very first time, right? Insert operations. So address, we have to take address here, and zip code, we have to take the zip code. And country, yes, we have to take the country. Create a date. So I will, while creating the table, I will take created date. Even some project, while creating the record, we will use created date, updated date, both we will take it, right? So we can take updated date also. If both are equal, that means the record has been created on the particular date. I hope you are clear on this, right? So we have done for insert logic. Then I'll go for update logic. So take this one, Control C, Control V here. Then you can take the field from here, target. So this is the one. We can go for update here. Can take update. So open this. In the update, what I have to do? So target, field mapping, right? So I will unmap all this, clear mapping. For the update logic, what I have to update? See, in any update, if any update is happening in this column, it is update is happening. Source is having the update. So we need to take this customer ID. For this customer ID is matching. Any one of the column is not matching. Okay, this customer ID, we have to keep customer ID. And first name, no need to do. But if you want to take, we can take this first name, right? So we can take it. So this is like update only, right? Existing table, we are taking the update. We should not go for insert logic. So we have to go for, so here we have to use update logic, that is data driven. In the data driven, we have to use configure. So update logic, DD update. Okay. So validate it. It will update by keeping that record, it will update. So what is the column? It's a primary key. So if you want to add, you can add the source customer ID. So that particular column, we can keep it. So no need to have. So just we can take, and in the update field mapping, so we can take source customer ID, right? Take source customer ID to customer ID here. We want first name. Yeah, yes, we can take first name also. Source first name. So what is the mobile number? This mobile number, we have to take source mobile, right? Source mobile. Yes, we are taking the source mobile here. This update, we are updating here. Then, so what about the previous mobile number? This mobile number, whatever we have taken, this mobile number previously. So that should be
this mobile number, we have taken the lookup, right? Lookup on this particular table. Lookup mobile number we have to take, right? We have to go for lookup mobile number. So which is lookup mobile number? So this one. Don't go for previous mobile number. Lookup mobile number we have to take. Previous mobile number is lookup. Address is source address, right? And previous address is lookup address. We have to take this address. Zip code is source zip code. Previous zip code is this zip code from lookup. Country. So country is source country, and updated date alone we'll make it updated. Sorry, updated date. So these columns, okay. So you can save this. So you can see here, this is what we have to do. So no need to create a mapping task here. We are not using any sequence. Just you can mapping task you can create, but for this scenario, no need to have. Just running the very first time. Go to my jobs. So we can check it here. Okay, five records has been processed. So you can see here it has been completed. You can go and check here in the target, right? So select star from this one. So very first time it has inserted, first name inserted, mobile number inserted, right? Then we have the address here, zip code and previous zip code. So previous one, no, it's not loaded. So you can create a date, update a date. Yes, it's correctly loaded, right? So again, one more time, if I'm going to do one more time, if I'm going to run one more time, what should happen? It should not, so source and targets are equal, right? It should not load any record. It's running. So you can check here. Okay. So 0 record has been processed. It will read 5 records from source, but it will not insert, it will not update any record. Okay. But what I'm going to do in the source, I'm going to update any record. Source customer ID, I'm going to update it. So here I'm going to update. So from address, we are keeping the track, right? We are updating. So instead of block 4, I move to block 5. You assume that. So just I'm updating this block 5. So this block 4 will be maintained as history, right? So if you run this, restart, run. So one record has been updated. So you can see here, if you go here, 5 record read from the source, 0 record for insert, 1 record for update. So it should update previously. This is what the data, right? It should update the updated date and time also. So as of now, since we are same day we are changing, that will be same date and time only. But if you are changing different date and time, it will be changed. So we are taking, this is first name, mobile number. So block 4 is coming for previous address. So block 3 is coming for the address field. Then this is what, okay. So clear on this, is it performing correctly? Yes, it is performing correctly. So this is what we will go for. So if you have more number of column also, this is what we have to do. See, one more time, I will tell you the mapping. If you look at here, the target insert logic, we can insert it directly, right? So insert logic, we can insert it directly. So insert, we'll go for insert here. If you open it, you can find field mapping. So source field, we have to take source customer ID, source first name, source mobile number, source address, source zip code, source country, created date, updated date, right? So this is what, but very first time we will not load previous mobile number, previous address.
previous zip code. Okay, this is for insert logic. I hope you are clear on the insert logic. Then you are going for update logic. So for update logic, we have to use DD update. So in the target, we have to use DD update. Since we are using TD update, it will update all the columns. So it is not possible to have only one column to update. This alone, we are not going to update. Everything we are going to update. So you can see here. So which is previous record, which is the current one, right? If both are equal, then there is no changes. If there is changes, then you can find the differences. So it will update all the column only. It will not update. So we may not know, right, which column is going to update. So that column alone, we cannot do it. That's why we are going for DD update. In the field mapping, if you check source customer ID, source custom, the target customer ID. So that's what we have taken, target customer ID equal to source customer ID. First name, yes, first name you are not checking, first name you are taking directly. Then mobile number. This is target mobile number, right? Target mobile number equal to source mobile number, right? Target mobile number equal to source. What are the source we have? So that we have to map it. So then only this will be mapped here, right? This will be mapped here. Source mobile, source address, source zip code. So all this we are taking mobile number, address, zip code, and country also. Then what about the previous mobile number? What about the previous mobile number? Previous mobile number should be a mobile number in the target table, right? So we have to take this mobile number, right? This mobile number we have to take from here, Control C, Control V. So just explanation I have taken from here and I have loaded. But this field is, what is the field? This is lookup field, right? This target only we are looking up. So lookup mobile number. So lookup mobile number is nothing but this mobile number only. This mobile number only, right? So that's why we are adding this mobile number. So what is that address? Previous address is address field only. Zip code is zip code. Previous zip code is zip code. Don't take this previous zip code. This previous zip code is this one. So look up previous zip code. So this one only we have to take. Clear on this? So this is what the mapping for SCD type 3. So just to practice it. So if you do one time practice, then only you will get to know all the stuff very clearly. So it's a little bit confusing, but so you have to do more practice than if you do it in real-time project. If you any complex mapping is coming, you can understand the logic and then you can do it. So here some notable point is the column names and the data type of the lookup.